greatly appreciated. Baker here for three. Knocks out pitch here from Turner. And that's going to be a fly ball center field. That's going to get Hillman with a double and scored. And that's a deep fly ball left field, and it's going to be gone. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome live here on the home of the Raiders, the WHS Network, here on YouTube.com. Again, here from Alexandria High School in Alexandria, Indiana, as we have some Raider junior varsity action coming your way here this evening, as we have your Wapahani Raiders taking on the Alexandria Tigers. Again, as always, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Hope you all have had a wonderful Thursday so far, and hopefully we can top it off here with a great couple of broadcasts for all of you out there joining us. As we'll get right into things with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Jones Auto Body, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. This junior varsity team got another big win again last night at home, and we've gotten off to a 6-0 start to the season. I think that these ladies continue to buy into the roles that was, pretty much given to them, I think that things obviously changed from what it was the beginning of the season. You had about a 2 or 3 week layoff right there, and these girls continue to stay hungry and, get after it in practice and so on and so forth, and is now kind of reaping those benefits by coming out here and putting on a great showing every time out and winning their first 6 ball games of the season. So hopefully that trend will continue again here tonight, again on the road against Alexandria. They always have a really nice volleyball program here, always a very impressive group every single season. And again, it all starts right here at the junior varsity level as well. And so, this won't be any kind of cakewalk by any means. It should be a pretty good game here by both teams. And like I said, hopefully Wapahani will be able to come out here on the winning side of things to keep their nice little winning streak alive here and get them to 7-0 on the season. So, folks, again, we'll go ahead and step aside here for a break. We have just less than a minute, actually, until the player introductions. And so at that time, we'll get back on here, introduce you to both teams. And then we'll get started with tonight's game again between your Wapahani Raiders and the Alexandria Tigers. You're on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All righty, folks, welcome back here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. We'll take a look here at tonight's lineups. First and foremost here for your Wapahani Raiders, we've got number 1, Lauren Rich, number 3, Shayna Ray, number 5, Anne-Marie Gibson, number 6, Sophia Beeson, number 8, Bailey Carpenter, and number 9, Anna Buck. Again, your Raiders are coached by Caitlin Riddle. So again, that is your Wapahani Raiders. Now we'll slide on over here to take a look here at the Alexandria Tigers. Their roster looks like this. Number 2, Allie Clark. Number 4, Abby Gaines. Number 5, Irish Kettering. Number 6, Ellie Klosser. Number 7, Megan Sayer. Number 8, Caddy Coffey. Number 9, Avery Cuneo. Number 10, Hannah Blanchett. Number 11, Caitlin Flowers. Number 12, Allie Duckworth. Number 14, Lily Harp. And number 15, Faith Bidwell. Again, the Tigers are coached by Crystal Garrett. So again, that's tonight's rosters here for both teams. And we'll go ahead and step aside here for another quick break. And we'll be back here with tonight's starts. Again, Wapahani, Alexandria. Head-to-head action here from Alexandria High School on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All right, folks, again, welcome back here. Just about set to begin here for tonight's ball game. We would like to thank some of our sponsors here this evening. Again, a big thanks here to our pregame sponsor, Jones Auto Body. They're owned by J.R. Fannin, located at 1901 East Memorial Drive in Muncie, Indiana. Jones Auto Body is one of Muncie's oldest and largest auto repair and paint shops, in which they've been servicing the community for over 30 years. If you have any questions or need them to take a look at your vehicle, contact them at 765-284-2593. Again, that is Jones Auto Body, assurance of quality. So we will get tonight's game underway. We'll have Shayna Ray back there to serve to begin tonight's festivities here from Alexandria. Again, greatly appreciate you all for tuning in here for tonight's junior varsity game. Again, as always, I'm Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. So it's a 1-0 start here for Wapahani. And as I said earlier, got a big win last night at home. They will take care of business, again, as usual. 6-0 start here to the season here for this junior varsity team, as Beeson will leave that one just a little bit short. Again, really had their way there with Monroe Central. First set, a little bit shaky, but still ended up going on there to a nice victory, and then really put the hammer down there in set number 2, rolling on there to a nice comfortable victory there for a sweep of Monroe Central in last night's JV game. As Alexandria here will take a 2-1 lead. Getting back to serve, number 10, Hannah Blanchett. That's going to be shanked off there to the left side off of Gibson and out of play, so an ace there for Blanchett. Buck right there, shanks it off to the right side. There's Ray to collect it, and now was Rich able to hit it back across here, see what the Raiders can provide here. Shayna Ray gets there, and now Buck gives the Tigers a little free ball action here. Buck with another dig. Carpenter on there to Beeson, soft touch that time. Right back to her, going with a heavy hit that time, and that one will fall in there. Beeson with the kill. And the Raiders get back on the board. So Lauren Rich back to serve, 3-2 Alexandria. And that will be in the net. So now make it 4-2 here is number 2, Allie Clark. Will now sub in here for the Tigers. Back to serve will be number 13, which is not on our roster sheet. And that's going to be hit out of bounds. Point goes there to Wapahani. So Bailey Carpenter back to serve. Handled by Blanchett. Set up there. and tipped into the net there by Clark, as the Raiders will tie it up here at 4. Got a good serve right there, handled by Duckworth. Set right back there to her by Closser. Gibson right there to the middle, finding Buck. Battle there to net. Gibson wins that battle that time around. Oh boy, barely got that one over. Nice reaction time there from Anna Buck. Clark back at it again and gets that one to fall in there near the back line, as the Tigers will retake the lead here 5-4. Number 14, Lily Harp. Sub in here, as well as number 7, Megan Sayer. So Harp back to serve. And this 1-point lead here for the Tigers, and that was short-lived, unfortunately, there for the young lady. So tied now at 5, Sophia Beeson now back to serve. Sayer on the attack, dug by Beeson. Buck will set it up there to Ray. Back set, Sayer again this time from the right side. Gibson will track it down. Rich sets it on up there. Buck will take it. Clark on the attack from the left side. Beeson here with another dig. Gibson on the Buck. And that's going to be hit backwards right there off of Blanchett. And the Raiders will take their first lead of the night of 6-5. Actually, no, that's our second lead of the night. I think we had a 1-0 lead if I remember correctly. Nonetheless, set up here to Sayer, left side again. That one will fall just in front of Rich and Ray. So tie game here at 6. We'll see number 9 was Avery Cuneo. Now in the ball game, and now back to serve. Buck here with a soft touch. Gibson will get it back over again. Here's Carpenter to Gibson. Set up to Buck, and that's going to land out of bounds. And so back and forth we go here in the early stages of this one tonight. Handled by Beeson. Gibson right there to Buck. And another one that lands out of bounds. Rich will get it over. Nice looking hit there from Lauren. Set up there, Buck back on the attack, and kind of caught Cuneo there in the middle of a, whether to dive or not to. So 8-7, Anna back there to serve. Clark will get it over, Buck lays out for it, nice dig right there. Rich was on the attack. There's Ray, now to Gibson, sets it right back to her. Soft touch there is number 14. Harp was able to get there in time. Beeson digs it out. Set now to the middle, there to Rich. Got to find a way to get it right here. Rich back on the attack. And again, the Tigers right there. And that's going to land out of bounds. Nice job there by Buck. Laying off of that one. She was going to take it there for a second. But thankfully she did not. So we got a tie game here at 9. Or at 8 rather. Where did I learn to count? Sayer here with a setup. On the attack that time, Harp. Here's Rich right there in the middle again. Blanchett with a dig, but nothing there after. Ball lands under the net, and the Raiders getting press ahead now by 1 again. See if we can get a nice lengthy run going here. Good job there by Rich of staying with it. Set to Ray. Gets it there to the back row. Some miscommunication will cost the Tigers that time around. So again, just that brief hesitation and who's going to take the ball. Completely messed up the whole process. And there's an ace for Anna Buck. So 5 consecutive points put on the board here from Wapahani. We'll get it over. Carpenter, Gibson on to Rich. That's going to land out of bounds. So 11-9 as number 11, Kaylin Flowers, subs into the game, and we'll be back to serve. Beeson there. Gibson sets it over the net, actually. Was looking for Rich. This time gets it to her. And Blanchette kind of caught off guard there as Rich was able to put it right there past her. Now 12-9 Raiders. Anne-Marie Gibson now back to serve. And there's an ace for Anne-Marie. As your Raiders now out to the largest lead of the night, a 4. And into the net. It was hit so hard it knocked the antenna off. So they'll have to fix that. So while we got some time here, thanks to more of our sponsors here this evening. Big thanks here to Kenshaw Properties, owned by Kendra and Shane Franks. Kenshaw Properties, Muncie-based company that offers Ball State area rental homes. For more information, check out their website at www.kenshawproperties.com. And that is KENSHA properties.com. And you can also contact them at 765-356-1340. So again, it's 13-10. That was Klosser back there to serve just a moment ago. Blanchette gets it across. There's Beeson to Carpenter on to Rich. Yes! Lauren Rich knocks it home. Puts the Raiders up here by 4 again. And now we'll have Shayna Ray back to serve. It's handled initially there by number 13. They'll get it across. There's Rich. Carpenter right back to her again. And another one that's going to fall in for one Lauren Rich. So the Raiders rattle off a couple in a row here. I think it's a 5-point lead. And that looked to have been heading out of bounds. Luckily for the Raiders, Kaylin Flowers took it. And unfortunately for her, didn't do anything with it. So a 16-10 lead here for Wapahani here in set number 1 with a timeout from Alexandria. We'll take a timeout here with them. We'll be back with more following this commercial break. All right, folks, again, welcome back here to the Dr. Kara J. Wolf EDSPC game break. And 16-10 Wapahani here in set number 1. As we'll get back to action right here, we'll have Shayna Ray back here to serve. And the Raiders have a nice little run right here. It was down 8-6 rather. And since then, it's been all Geordie Raiders here. What a 10-3 run. Buck will set it up there to Beeson. Duckworth on the Blanchette. Let's see if the Raiders can use and abuse this one. Set on to Rich. Oh, heck yes. Lauren Rich with the kill. Great opportunity, well executed. So 18-11. After another big hit here from Wapahani. Rich again back to serve. And back there into the net goes Lauren. So number 13 back here to serve. We'll see number 2, Allie Clark, now in the ball game for the Tigers. Carpenter with a setup here to Beeson. She'll track it down there. Duckworth now to Blanchette from the back row. Now it's going to be out of bounds. Point goes to Wapahani, 19-12. And left that one short as well, so a couple of serving errors here by Wapahani back-to-back times. So we'll see number 14, Lily Harp, and number 7, Megan Sayer back in the ball game. Harp will be back to serve. Ray there, Gibson sets it on here to Buck. And there's another big-time hit from Anna Buck. Sayer on the attack there, dug by Carpenter. Rich will set it up to Ray. A good dig right there. Gibson over there in the middle to Buck. And a tough break right there as Buck gets called for in the net. And now in comes number 9, Avery Cuneo. Very close to the line right there, set to Buck. And another that falls in. Anna has got it going right here. She'll now be back to serve with the Raiders just 4 points away from taking set number 1 of the evening. Rich on the attack, gets the kill. And now a 9-point Wapahani lead. 23-14. Nice looking serve. They'll get it back over. Nice work there from the Tigers. And Rich was trying to punch it over. To no prevail right there as the Tigers will take the point. Now down by 8. Here is number 11, Kaylin Flowers. And I'll be back to serve. Rich getting after it, and that's going to fall out of bounds. And so the Tigers hanging around here a little bit. And that will be served into the net. Tough break right there. So here we are, set point for Wapahani. We'll have Anne-Marie Gibson back to serve. Hopefully we can finish it up right here in set number 1. And that's exactly what Anne-Marie Gibson does. Fantastic job, gets the ace, and the Raiders take set number 1, 25-16, to take a 1-set-to-none lead over the Tigers. So, folks, we'll step aside here for a quick break. Again, we'll be back here with set number 2 coming up here on your home, the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
All right, welcome back here, folks. Brandon Morvillius alongside here with me, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy here with set number 2 of the evening here for this junior varsity matchup. Again, just want to thank you all for tuning in. Greatly appreciate you guys watching and, more importantly, supporting both teams here this evening. So, again, we begin set number 2 here. Rich on the attack. Buck will be there to dig it out. Set right back here to Beeson on the left side, and Beeson will get the kill in a quick 1-0 lead here for your Raiders. So a 2-0 start after a miscue again here from Tigers passing-wise. Fine serve from Rich, but that just barely, and I do mean barely, land out of bounds. Didn't miss by much. So 3-1 Wapahani. We've got Bailey Carpenter now back to serve. Nice floater serve right there from Bailey. Rich to Gibson on the buck, and that will land in the nets. Unable to get that one over. And so we'll have number 13 back here to serve for the Tigers. It's a 3-2 Wapahani lead, set number 2 of the night. We'll have our varsity game coming up here later on. We hope you all are able to tune in there for that one. Wapahani coming into the night 15-1. Alexandria 11-8 on the season. So we'll have Sophia Beeson now back to serve here for Wapahani, at least momentarily. Handled there by Duckworth. Nice dig out of the net there by Closser. Beeson's there. Gibson sets it up, and that's a net violation. Gibson couldn't keep from going underneath the net. Unfortunately, there's for Wapahani. We'll give the Tigers a point here now. 4-3, number 14, Lily Harp, and number 7, Megan Sayer back into the ball game, with Harp being back to serve. Gibson there with a set up to Buck. And that was misplayed by number 13. Again, Blanchette was right there ready to dig it out. Again, just some miscommunication that happens, unfortunately. Handled there by Clark. Set on the Sayer left side, and that will fall in. Great hustle there from Sophia Beeson. So we'll have number 9, Avery Cuneo, now in the ball game and back to serve. 5-4 Wapahani. Again, we've seen a lot of this in the first set, a lot of back and forth to start. And then the Raiders were able to put together a nice little run, end up being overall about a 10-3 run there towards the end. And even if you went further than that, it was a 19-8 run that the Raiders finished on. Again, they was down 8-6 in the first set and ended up taking it 25-16. So not a bad job there of really closing it out. Carpenter sets it on there to Rich, and Rich is putting down hammers. She nails that one to the floor, now 7-4. So Anne-Marie Gibson to serve. And again, miscommunication there between the Tigers. Allows Gibson to have an ace. 8-4 Wapahani. Set up here, and that's number 4, Gaines. Rich there to dig it out. Carpenter sets her right back to her, and they do not have an answer for Lauren Rich. She is just kind of having her way with things right now. Her and Anna both have had a really nice game. We've had Sophia on a couple really nice hits as well. Shanna Ray. Let's go on and on. These young ladies, like I said before in the pregame, they're starting to really fulfill their roles here. It takes a little bit of adjustment, but they're doing really good. I'm happy for them here. So 10-4 lead here for your Raiders in set number 2. Again, they own a 1-set-to-none lead. We'll step aside here for a quick break, and we'll be back with more following this timeout. All righty, folks, welcome back here again following the timeout. Wapahani with a 10-4 lead. Again, Anne-Marie Gibson back there to serve just a moment ago. There's Rich to Carpenter, right back to her. Dug out there by number 14, Harp. Buck. And some miscommunication between Ray and Carpenter. That's where, just got to talk. Somebody's got to get, he's got to get that ball. Can't allow that to fall in. Unfortunately, it does. We move on from it. Get the next point. Gibson gets there. Now Carpenter's Ray. Nice looking hit right there. And that's going to get the job done. So Shayna Ray there with a kill. Makes it now 11-5 Wapahani. And now number 11, Kaylin Flowers, will return to the floor here for the Tigers. So Shayna will be back to serve. It's a Raider 6-point lead, looking to build off of it here, and that's exactly what we do. An ace from Ray. And that's going to do it again. Shayna Ray, back-to-back aces. Could it be 3 in a row? And it will be. So Ray collects 3 aces in a row. Stretches the lead now out to 9, just like that. Set to Sayer. Rich will get there to dig things out. Carpenter now to Beeson. Soft touch right there. Great job there by Buck. Quick reaction to get to that one. Might have got away with a 2-hit call right there. Rich back on it again. That was deflected. Now Beeson, except that time that will land out of bounds. 14-6. Substitutions here for the Tigers. Number 12, Allie Duckworth, as well as number 6, Ellie Klosser, coming into the game. It's a Raider 8-point lead. Carpenter tracks it down. Rich. That's a nice spin on the ball. Buck will get to it. Carpenter right back there to Lauren. And finds that back corner and executes it to a tee. 15-6. Raiders with now Lauren Rich back to serve. Nice job again there by Klosser. Digging that one out of the net. Buck on the attack. And there's Anna Buck striking for another. It's the largest lead here of the second set. A 10-point lead. Make that 11 after the ace being dealt right there from Lauren Rich. Absolute missile. And that will be passed out of play into the stands. And so the woes continue here for the Tigers. Again, 18-6. Nice looking serve there from Lauren. Dug out there. Buck sets it on to Beeson. Oh my goodness. That was blocked right back at Buck. And, well, good thing is she seems to be all right. She might have a Wilson printed on her face, but the main thing is she looks to be all right. Guarantee if she was not awake, I'm sure she definitely is now. So nonetheless, here we'll have number 15, Fayette Bidwell, now in the ball game, seeing her first action here in this one. So number 10, Hannah Blanchett back to serve. And that is an ace. Fleck right off the top of the net, down in play. Tough to defend a ball like that. And Ray would have been better to leave that one alone. So 18-9, back-to-back aces here for Blanchette. Make that a trio for Blanchette. Yeah, so that's going to be served out of bounds. So 4 in a row, I believe it was, there for Blanchette. So that has now come to a halt. We have Bailey Carpenter now back to serve. Little floater again, and there's Carpenter. As this game is continuing to bring to light quite a few aces here in this one. Rich had, I think, 3 or 4 of them earlier. Then Blanchette obviously rattled off another 3 or 4 right there. Then one here from Carpenter. There's been other ones, obviously, as well. Rich there to receive it. Gibson sets it there to Buck. Blanchette there with a dig. Duckworth on there to Closser. Here's Ray. Gibson to Beeson. Yes, Sophia knocks it home now to put the Raiders back on top here by 9. And it's a 21-12 lead as Sophia will be back to serve. Gibson, tough set right there. Buck able to get to it in time to get something on it. Carpenter now to Buck and dug by Blanchette. Closser there to Duckworth, blocked there by Anna Buck. Right there again, set right back to her in the middle. Nice dig from Blanchette. And we continue on. Another good dig. Blanchette's had a couple of really nice ones here. And looky there, Lauren Rich comes up big again to record point number 22. So magic number 3 to be had here for Wapahani to get to 25. Handled there by Duckworth, set on to Clark on the left side. Rich will dig it out. Gibson will set it up, and Buck will put it down. Job well done. Floater serve from Beeson. Clark on the attack, left that one short. And so the time has arrived for match point here for Wapahani, 24-12. Heck of a serve there from Beeson. A little bit behind that. Beeson there to dig it out. Gibson on the Buck. Nice dig from Closser. They get it across. Carpenter to Gibson on the Buck. Soft touch, and that's going to end it. Anna Buck kills it. The Raiders win it. 25-16, 25-12. A little sweep here of the Tigers here this evening, as your Raiders now improve to an impressive 7-0. Quite the start here for your Raiders. Hopefully we can keep it rolling. Again, the Raiders will be back in action on, let's see, I'm trying to remember here, because they won't be playing Saturday. It'll be sometime next week. I believe maybe Tuesday night, if I remember correctly, maybe at Union. That's assuming that Union has a JV team. So that I'm not real sure about. But nonetheless, congratulations there to Wapahani on the big win here tonight. Again, make sure to join us for our varsity broadcast. That'll be coming up here in just a little while. About 15, 20 minutes from now is when we'll have our varsity broadcast. So make sure to join us there for that one. Again, we'll see you back here then on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.